feel fine, do it right. Learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky with different mind. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah, we roll out smooth when the sun come up. Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the southwest line, GA in the breeze, every flight feel fine. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional line flights, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky, everything in a little right. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly the sim world, we're saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Hockey charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly the sim world, we're saving you a view. We're saving you a view. Yeah, we're saving you a view. We're saving you a view. Yeah. Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the southwest line, GA in the breeze, every flight feel fine, do it right. Learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the sky with different mind. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. FSBN with the reggae flow. Aki charters, line flights, watch the good vibes grow. Coastal Airways, we keep it fun and true. Come fly this sim world, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah, we saving you a view. We saving you a view. Yeah.
What is going on, folks? Welcome to the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and we're here for another fun episode, maybe, in store for you. It is not looking good here in Cleveland. We have a thunderstorm approaching the airport, so that could cause a bit of a headache for us. And we're gonna. It seems like you guys got levels. You can hear me, which is good. Welcome aboard. We are doing a continuation from last night where we flew from Miami, which is our hub, into Cleveland, which is a brand new station for us, Cleveland International here. And we're going to do a turn and head over to Islip and then back down to Miami, and then we're done. So it's a 3-leg day for this crew, and then we're out of here. The weather in Cleveland right now, not looking great. We've got some light thunder showers over the area right now. I don't see anything in terms of delays that we might have, but we might have to delay the departure a little bit. Maybe about 30 minutes. We'll get it in the air. We'll see where we are. I mean, looking at the radar, it's just nothing much going on. It's precipitation. It's a little precip over the area. Why is my jetway moving? Why are you moving away from me? Let's go to there. And I'm just looking at the actual FAA airspace. We'll see if there's ground delays or anything like that. We don't have anything right now. We don't have an edict or anything like that. Edict times, I'm looking at some edicts. I don't see anything just yet, but that doesn't mean that's not going to happen. So let's get the airplane at least turned and ready for the trip. This is a quick flight, folks. It's about an hour and 20 minutes or so, gate to gate, pretty quick out of here. Just looks like a little bit of precipitation. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to continue as on. If we need to delay it, we will, but right now we're fine. I'm going to open this up. Welcome aboard. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button or just boop that like button. That helps us a lot. If you want to know what we're about, it's 3 things: learn something, have fun, do it right. That's what we are about here at FSBN. This is Coastal Airways. This is our VA, or virtual airline, that we have, and we do everything to the nth degree in terms of realism. That's what we pride ourselves on. So in the chat, say hi. Would love to talk to you and see what's going on. Now let's get this thing on the road. First thing we're going to do is call for the fuel truck, because we need that. Yes, we're going to get nailed for fuel. I'm going to go ahead and request that fuel truck now. And we'll have to put in, what do I got in the paperwork? We have 16,000, so not too bad on the uplift, which is good. That'll help us save a little bit of gas, a little bit of money. Fuel is expensive. I think it's like $1.36 a pound, and that's quite a lot. $1.36 a pound, we're taking 16,000 pounds. That's total lift, but we're taking about 6,000 pounds of fuel. So you can see where the fuel bill gets quite expensive. Man, that's nasty. I can't hear anything with that squelch going on. It's terrible. Let's see what we have in terms of tower. That was ground. It just didn't sound great. So let's see if we can't get the tower up and listen to that. We're going to be on Say Intentions, and we have that sim as well. So we're on kind of both systems. There's nobody here in Cleveland, so that's it. Shelton, what's going on? He says, good morning, Captain. Awesome flight last night. Did you hear about the red and blue ships that collided? All the sailors were marooned. That's pretty good. It was a good chuckle. I like that. I gotta remember that one. That was a funny one. It's good. I love those dad jokes. They're fantastic. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset this really quick. No, that's not what I want. I wanted to reset it. So there we go. Okay, resets 10:30. We're due to leave here in about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and start this process of getting the fuel on the airplane. You can see the fuel trucks here. They'll be pumping gas.
Good afternoon. Wind 210 at 13. Runway 24 right. Cleared to land.
All right, they're still landing aircraft. It doesn't, like I said, the weather is coming. I kind of want to get out of here if I can before the nasty stuff comes in to the west. So this is going to be a quick turn. So this is a little bit different than your normal, your normal stuff. Let's go into here and click on. You guys can't see me when I lean down like that because I'm looking the FMC over here. I'm just going to go ahead and throw the data link. Let's get the data link going. We're going to go ATC, and I'm going to go to log on status, and you can see right there, Kilo USA. There we are. Throw that in there, and we've got to wait to get everything done. So let's go to the page here. We're going to go ahead and do a quick alignment. So we're going to go to menu FMC. I just had it. Index. Position. And we're at Cleveland. CLE. Or gate Alpha. Alpha 5 is our gate. I don't know if it's programmed.
9.389 report basis.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is go in the overhead. You're going to go to alignment. Don't go past alignment. If you do, you have toasted yourself. We're going to go right down to last position. You want to look at the gate. So let's just have a quick peek at the gates when we do that. So we know we're actually at the right gate. Gate coordinates. And I'm just looking right now for coordinates. Looking at Charlie 5. It's north 41, 24/7. Alpha 5, Jason. 24.8, yes. West 81, 50.3. That is correct. So all that's good to go. I have
He's currently landing runway 24. Information Golf is current over there. Wind 220 at 15, gust 20 over there. Current winds at Cleveland Hopkins, wind 200 at 15.
Okay.
Turn left heading 190.
So
4,000.
we're going to do, skip that, go to route. We're going to go ahead and request the flight plan. This is a pretty quick route, folks. It's up and down, invalid entry. Nice. All right, let's do Cleveland. Request the flight plan. Did I do... There we go. We're going to go SimBrief. You can see that. I'm going to go ahead and select the route. We're going to pull that in. The other request, while that does that, you can take a look at number 2. You can see you got login status now, RPT 197, Cleveland, Islip. No connections yet. We're going to go ahead and send the login to our data uplink, which is CPDLC. Basically, it's a text messaging for ATC. If those of you who didn't know that, there you go. Let's throw that off. We're going to go route uplink. Ready to go. Okay, I'm going to click load. I'm going to load that up. And Hatchet, what's going on, buddy? Hopefully you're well. Gray Aviation, how's it going, bud? Didn't see you there, just checking in. Alright, cool. It says uplink. Let's go ahead and activate it. We'll execute it. We're going to go departure. And we're looking at the
United 2067 Cleveland Tower, wind 210 at 16721, runway 24 right, clear to land.
So we're going to go 24 right out of here, and we're looking at the, hear that chime? That is the air traffic controller. And we're looking at the Dorrit departure there, 24 right. Let's see what they said. So if you look over here, you see ATC menu. We're going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to go to ATC messages. Okay, expect delay until you have an active flight plan in the simulator with say intentions. All right, hold on. I do have an active flight plan. I do, sir. Where it be? All right. Cleveland, we're looking. Expect delay. Yeah, I got that. Clearance. Send request, yes. Huh. It should give us a CPDLC. Weird. Alright, let's go back in. I'm just going to hold that for now. ATC log. I did that. Okay, that's really weird. I do have it. Alright, we're going to go 24 right, I believe. Let's take a look really quick. Weather right now, they're saying 24, departing 24 left. So 24 left it is today. I'll execute that. Then we're going to go to arrivals. We're going to do the Nelly 4 into Islip. And we'll do the, what did we say? We're doing the Nelly 4 via, I think it's the ARCs. I think it was ARC transition. Just want to verify that. Nelly 4. No, it's direct to Nelly 4. So yeah, but there's a transition there, but I think it's the ARC's transition. Yeah, the ARC. So we're going to go direct to ARC. So I'll go ahead and throw that in there. We're going to go legs page. You can see departing. Let's see, we're taking 24. I'm going to do this with you. We got Wish, then Ewer, here, Sid. What is that? Pleift? I don't know what that is. Paflet? Weird. I can't pronounce it. Half these things I can't pronounce. And then over to Dorrit. And then we've got ARC. You can see that direct. We're going to go direct to ARC, and then that should do it. All right, once that's done, we're good. Let's go ahead and get the catering on the aircraft. Fuel is done. Make sure we're not pumping any. Okay. Fuel is good. I was going to release that. Looking still for our PDC. It's really weird. FS actions, ground services. We're going to go ahead and pull, release the fuel truck. It's got all that gas on already. As that's done, it's going to call GSX. Let's get that going too. We're going to go ahead and request catering services. And it is ASIG. And
United 26 steps, turn left, Papa, crossing with 24 left, then contact ground point 7. Have a great day. Left and Papa, cross 24 left over to ground on your side.
There's two ways we can do this. There's we could just call, and I'm probably going to do that. I'll just call them. Clearance on 128.05. Got the 125, is it? 125.05. Give him a call. Cleveland clearance, Riptide 197, looking for IFR over to Islip.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Yeah, appreciate that. What the heck? What do we got on the fuel? 79.80.
Riptide 197, Cleveland clearance, cleared to Long Island MacArthur via the Flight E1 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.25, squawk 6173. Expect runway 24 left.
Okay, flight E departure up to 14,000, 37010, 128.25, 6173, Riptide 197.
Riptide 197, read back correct.
Papa 1376, Cleveland Tower, wind 210 at 13, gust 21. Runway 24 left, please take off.
All right, you guys. All right, so here comes the rain. Like I said, the precipitation is on its way. That's probably going to be the big thing for us today, is this kind of frontal system. This is frontal. We've got a cold front approaching with a warm front disconnected off the top. So what's happening is that cold front's cutting that warm air, and the warm air is rising, and there's your thunderstorm. So as long as those conditions are there, it's going to, these thunderstorms, precipitation are going to move in. So that's kind of how it works. Okay, we got our clearance now, so let's go ahead and get this done. We're getting the airplane catered. As we do that, we're going to go ahead and throw this in. Looking for our zero fuel. I got a zero fuel weight today of 129.6. I'll put that in there for the zero fuel weight. And then we're going to go to planning at 16,000. It's a little less than that, but let's say 15.5. We're going to burn about 500 pounds of taxi. Reserves, beautiful day in Islip, guys. Just a little bit gusty, but otherwise the TAF report looks good. And this stuff is going to approach Islip probably tomorrow. We've got reserves. Typical 4.8 on the reserves today. Cost index is 40. And we're going to climb up to an altitude of 370, possibly higher, depending on the conditions. It's going to be bumpy on the climb, obviously, because of the weather, but we should have a good ride above that stuff. And then outside air temperature is negative 55 plus 2, so very close to standard there. Execute that N1 limit. Let's hold. Let's get our paperwork. And we will calculate our performance numbers. We'll get that going and can blast off out of here soon. We are going to be departing. Takeoff dispatch. We're out of here. KCLE Cleveland. So I will elect to board the passengers. I don't think it's too bad. 24 left. It isn't dry yet. It is wet. Yep. Optimum, the flats. AC's auto, NS is off. Improved climb, no. Weight is going to be, our takeoff weight is going to be 145. CG is probably about 23% aft Mac. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and start boarding them. Alright, whatever. We're going to go ahead and request boarding, please. I don't know what it's telling me to do. Close the door, open the door. What do you want? What do we want?
Airport 990, Cleveland Tower, good afternoon. Wind 200 at 11, gust 21, runway 24 right, cleared to land.
Okay. The door is closed, so you're good to go. Why is my gate leaving again? It's out of sequence, that's why. It usually happens that way. I'm going to request dang ground services jet. Jetway's coming back in. We got a board passenger, so. Alright, just pulled it up. The numbers are as follows. Flaps 1 today. I'm going to write all this down. We got flaps 1, 24 left is the runway. Looking at ATM, 37 degrees. Now, because of the rain and inclement weather, we're going to go full on this one. So we are going to not do a cell temp. So it's going to be full power takeoff today out of here. Trim's going to be 5.75. We're looking at 139, 147, 152. All set there. And trim's good. Let's look at some margins. Okay, all engines go. We're looking at 6,400 feet to rotate. Engine out, go. 7,200 feet to rotate. Accelerate, stop, 7,220. Nice and balanced there. And with a margin of 2,700 feet if we had to stop. Okay, that's full with a wet runway. Any questions on that standard departure if we have a... no, I don't want to board a crew. If we have like an engine failure, it's just going to be straight out.
Current altimeter 2992, wind 200 at 11, ceilings 1,300 broken.
All right. Improving conditions maybe. All right, all quantity 92 over 93. And looking at the hydraulic 92 over 92. Now we're going to go right back into the paperwork. We're not doing a cell temp, so we're going to do a slant 21. That's going to be the outside air temperature, so we'll throw that in. Then we're going to go take off. Flaps are going to be 1 today. And we'll hold off on the CG because we've got to board our crew. So you can see this invalid entry happening right now. It doesn't like that. So our zero fuel weight, I'm just going to keep my eye on this. This is wrong. So again, we got 131 passengers, and I'm just going to put our zero fuel in. And our zero fuel weight is approximately 129.6. So this should work. 129.6, zero fuel weight, dump it in. That gives you the proper load. Now we can go ahead. You can see we're at 24 on the CG now, so we'll pull that number in there. And then I got my numbers already at 39, which I will do. I'll use that lower V1. 39, 141, 152. One within a knot of each other is fine. That's good. That's good. We're going to go to the legs page, route data. Let's kind of pull some winds in. There's probably only going to be 1 or 2 things. Request. While it's doing that, let me look at your comments here. Hello, Jai, how are you?
This way.
All right, we'll go ahead and upload that. And then execute it. Good.
Hello.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's go to the cruise page and the descent page. You can see it says 240 at 10. Well, I want to go 250 at 10.
Good morning.
Thank you. I don't want to sit there and go 10 knots slower. I mean, I'll deal with the brakes if we needed to, but right now, that's it. All right, programmed, ready to go.
This way.
We've got a good jet. Well, we don't know yet. We'll have to do our flows. I'll let the FO do the walk around today because I'm not getting wet. All right. This is going to be a through flight, so we don't have to do a lot of the programming we had to do out of Miami. I am going to start, just get one down, seatbelts coming on. And this looks good on top. Keep it on there. Looks good there. Bat bus. This is coming on. That's off. Those are off. That's off for now. I'll fix that here in a minute. Looks good. Again, we're on the outside. We're going to go 370 now. Top and about 100 feet. Islip sits right there. Auto. And on the left side today, we alternate on the igniters. So we're out on the right. We're on the left today. Okay, they said climb to 14,000. We'll take a look at that. I'll give you a brief, and then we'll get the heck out of here. 14,000 feet coming up. $14,000 set. I'm on masters on my side. We've got 152 set there. We're looking at runway 24 departing. So we're going to take runway 288 on the heading. We're going to be over the lake. Over Lake Erie. You probably won't see a thing because it's going to be engulfed in cloud. But 288, here we are. Okay, 288 on the heading, course 238, it's fine. We're going to go RTO on the brake. All right, good. We'll reset the fuel flow.
Hello.
Good, that's good. We'll test for oxygen. So a couple tests we do have to do. That's one of them. And our trim. Good. I will test this.
Good morning.
Anytime. Test this. Cargo. Mode's coming up primary.
Good morning.
Looking good. Zeroed. All right, folks, we've got a good jet. We're ready to go. The only thing we have to do is our flow. Looking at 10 minutes. I want to get out of here.
Boarding pass, please.
How many passengers we got? 131. Well, I want to get pushed back on time here. So, man.
Hello.
All right, let's give you a brief while we do that. There's no point in sitting around doing nothing here. So let's brief you, and we're gonna rock and roll. How's the cabin back there? Is it all lit nice? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Over here. Nope, wrong one. I gotta find the right one. There we are. All right, stick with me. Let's do a briefing really quick. Let's go over here. We're gonna go over here. Departing Cleveland. We're looking at the departure SID. We're looking at the whatever that is. All right. So,
Hello.
quick brief. We're at obviously gate Alpha 5. Get a push. We'll probably go nose to the right. It's going to be a quick start, guys. Nose to the right. We'll have to start both engines. We'll start the timer just because 24 left is right here. It's pretty close. We'll go Julie 6 to Lima 7 outbound here. Once we depart, we're looking at a SID. And this is kind of what we're going to head to do. We're going to come out. We'll rotate the aircraft. About 400 feet, we'll start the turn. 288 degrees to Wish. And I've got that in the legs page. We've got Wish, then Ewer. That's 6,000 below restriction. They give us a climb to 14, so we're done with that. We don't have to have that restriction. We'll come up, we'll go here, SID, and then we're over to this track, over to Curdy, and then Dorette right there. Let's take a look at our climb gradient.
This way.
24 left. It's 14,000 on top altitude. That's what they gave us. And we're looking at 24 left standard with minimum climb of 500 feet per minute to 1,300 feet. So ground speeds right around 150 to 200 right there. 1667. This airplane definitely can do that with climb gradient, no problem. All right, so that is it. Do you have any questions with that?
Hello.
Any of you folks? While we're sitting here, let's talk about one of the threats that I was looking at earlier when I was reading the NOTAMs. It's not a threat of a NOTAM, it's a threat of the weather. So the weather is our big threat. We have
Good morning.
cumulonimbus, we got thunderstorms. With thunderstorms, we can have microbursts. So I'm going to monitor the radar. Obviously, when we get on the runway, we'll turn the radar weather on and just
Good
see
morning.
what we're looking at when we point the airplane. Now, the good news is the cell is moving away. It's going to be pushing from west to east, so we're going to be taking off out of it. The problem with that is we're going to have an increased tailwind. If we do have a microburst,
Hello.
we do have PWS on this aircraft, predicted wind shear. If we do have a microburst on this airplane, we will see a decrease in performance. We won't accelerate as fast because we're getting pushed by a tailwind. And
Good morning.
that could be a problem. So any wind shear alerts or warnings, we're going to just abort from V1 down. Okay, so that's our V1 cut right there. If we had that, that's a big threat I'm going to brief today. So we'll look at the weather, we'll see how it is. If we had wind shear, we're going to do a wind shear escape maneuver. What I'll do is rotate the aircraft, we'll bring it up all the way until stick shaker, we'll see how it goes. If it's on my ND, I will fly out of it that way. I will make sure we got full toga in there. Do not touch the gear or the flaps until we're out of the shear. We'll monitor our VSI, our vertical speed, and we'll go from there. If we're trending down and the vertical speed is trending down, we will continue to pitch up until we ride that stick shaker all the way out. Okay? That's what we're going to do.
Cleveland Tower, wind
Questions?
200 at 9, runway 24 right, clear to land. Clear line 24 right.
So that's what I wanted to brief. We talked about that. We talked about mitigation factors. Let's go ahead and turn on the
Cleveland Tower, wind 200 at 10, runway 24 left, airport takeoff.
Hello, nice to see you, Jason. Have a great flight. Eric,
This way, please.
how are you, buddy? Thank you. It's good to see you. We should have a nice flight over there. Are you taking off, buddy? Just popping in, saying hi.
This way.
It's good to see you, man. Hopefully you're well. All right. Everything else is good? Just got to get the times in. And did I miss anything? You know, one thing I do want to talk about, and we can
This way.
discuss this really quick while we're still waiting, is the... let's get this going here. We could discuss engine outs. I mean, that's always an issue here if we had an engine out.
Boarding pass, please.
Let's go. Where am I briefing? Let's talk about we talked about microbursts. We definitely did. We discussed. Let's say we have an engine failure.
Welcome on
If we
board.
do have an engine failure, we'll probably kind of swing it back around here, depending on weather. But if we have time to get everything secured, we will. If we do not have time, we'll have to just come back around, take the
Good
leg
morning.
vectors, and go back in. And I will use beyond say intentions for the departure out here, and we'll go that way. If we did have to make it a return, looks like
This way.
110 on board. If we did have to make a return to Cleveland, the frequency.
Welcome on board.
Departure flight 4895, departure, safe flight. Departure, safe flight 4895, thanks today.
All right, so departure, it's gonna be 111.55. 111.55. I've got that program now. So that's in there. That the ILS frequency is in there, so that's what we'll end up doing. Engine outs, no terrain to speak of here. Pretty flat. And then we'll handle it in the air. Run the QRH. We got the QRC right down here by us. Let's talk about rejected takeoff RTO issues. Anything below 80 knots will stop the aircraft. Anything above 80 knots, we only will stop the airplane for engine fire, engine failure,
May I see
fear,
your boarding
or
pass?
shear if the airplane hit wind shear, predictive wind shear warnings. All right, I'm going to do the rest of my flows. And let's get going. Fuel pumps coming on, all of them. APU's coming online. Coming up, that looks good. And I'm turning on hydros. Hydraulic pumps coming on, pressure's off. Those pressures are off. All right, let's get the equipment off the airplane. Roll up, and we'll run our checklist. Click return, ground services. We're going to go ahead and release the AC cart. And I'm going to release the ground power. Ground power's coming off. We're on the bus already. Okay, before start check, fuel pumps are on, passenger signs are on, window heat is on. Okay, doors are open, we got to defer that. Pressurization is set and auto. Auto brakes on. RTO and stab trim is set before start checklist except for the doors, which I'm going to do right now. Looks like we're boarded.
10, runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, United 1709.
Ground ops, doors. Okay, I'm going to close all doors. Everything should close. Now we're going to arm all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and arm all. Now let's go ahead and get them boarded. We're boarded. Sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and get a push. I'll call ground. We'll get a push back out of here. Prepare for push. All right, say goodbye to the flight attendants. They know what's going on. We'll keep them seated for quite a while until we probably can't do service. We'll see.
Hello, Captain. We
Doesn't
are
look
ready
good
for pushback.
for service. Just popping in to say hi. No time, unfortunately, to join. We'll see ya. Have a good one, man. All right. All right. Beacon lights are on. We're going to go ahead and pull the chocks. Chocks are off the aircraft. We're ready. APU bleed is on. Outside air temperature, what are we looking at? 20?
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah. We're going to turn on the one pack. Get that pack rolling. Give some of the cooling into the cabin. This airplane's ready to go. Let's call ground. 121.7.
Locking gear.
Alright, 121.7. Just make sure we don't have any. We're gonna mess anybody up here. Really? Just me though. Okay. Cleveland Clown, Riptide 197. Push please, Alpha 5.
Riptide 197, Cleveland ground, pushback approved, tail northeast.
Push approved, tail northeast. Alright, we're not going to do that tail northeast stuff. Yeah, actually we do. I do want to do that. So we're going to go nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, 11 o'clock on the button. Let's go ahead and throw that there. I'm going to go ahead and pull the brakes. And we're going to get out of here.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Nice push. Beautiful on-time departure. 11 o'clock. So I like quick turns, man. All right, let's go to fire number 1. Well, fire number 2, actually. So we're going to go bleeds. Oh, packs are all off. Number 2 is coming to ground. APU bleed is on. What are you doing? Those are off. That's on. Oh, that's why. Ground didn't take. Okay, doors are closed. That was our deferred item, and it is closed. Good. And we'll go ahead and light it off at 25. Fuel in. There's the light. Keep your hand on this just in case you have a hard start or hot start.
Cleared the LS 24 right.
Jazz 31, clear the target, updoomed, wind 190.11, runway 24 right, cleared one.
24 right, cleared land for Jazz 31.
Good. Got a good roll back here. Let's go ahead and packs up.
Please set parking brakes.
Close. Park brake set. Fire 1. Number 1 coming to ground. What was the weather? 2992? 2990. 25. Fuel.
59, turn left at Papa, cross runway 24 left, and ground point 7, good day.
Left turn
Light.
clear cross 24 left over ground. Have a great day as well, United 1709. disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Okay, see ya.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
2 good starts. I haven't seen the tug guy yet, so I'm just going like that. We can't do anything with the electrics yet until we see the pin. So I'm looking for the pin. There it is. Pin's right there. Salute. Now I can go ahead and throw the buses on. And you do that to protect them so they don't. And throw the APU off. Last but not least, we're going to come up, do our checks. All the way around the horn here. Gen 2, Gen 1, ground power, inverter. Good, Gen 2's up. Propede's coming on. Coming down the chute here. That looks good. Good. Packs are auto and on. Continuous. Taxi lane on. Flaps 1. Let's run it. Alright, that's it. Let's go checklist time. Clear takeoff speed. Alright, before taxi, generators are on. Propede is on. Anti-ice is off. Flight controls are free. Flaps 1-1 with the green. TARA. Forgot to do that before I pushed. TARA is up. Okay, let's do it. Ground control it is. Cleveland ground, Riptide 197, taxi please 24 left.
Riptide 197, runway 24 left taxi via Juliet, Juliet 6, Lima, Lima 7.
Okay, we'll go Juliet, Lima, Lima 7. Alright guys, ready to go? So we got to spin the airplane all the way around. There's our runway. It's that fast. See how it's clear on that side? We'll turn on the weather radar when we get there. Flight attendants. We're number 1 already. That's cool. I like that, man. Good. Alright, folks. We'll run the checklist. Turn on the weather radar. Kind of take a look-see here. Alright, run the checklist here. Takeoff checks. Takeoff config check. Packs. Set. Bleeds on. Altimeter set. Recall is complete.
31, turn up at November. Cross runway 24 left. Staying ground point 7. Good day. November, cross 24 left. Over to ground check.
Tower 124.5. Cleveland Tower. Riptide 197. Holding short 24 left. Ready to go.
Riptide 197, Cleveland Tower, runway 24 left, winds 200 at 15, gusting 24, RNAV wish, cleared for takeoff.
Okay, RNAV wish, clear for takeoff, Riptide 197. Cleveland traffic, Riptide 197, holding short 24 left, going to be rolling here shortly. Yeah, got it. Lights coming on. I got an airplane on final. Like a real airplane on final. Let's take a peek.
Approaching 24 left.
good to go here. Let's arm it.
On
Anything on the
runway
radar?
24 left.
I don't see anything. Looks good. My point of view. Shoot. Alright, hold and stabilize. Go. Cleveland traffic, Riptide 197's on the roll, 24 left. Cleveland.
80 knots.
Cross check.
B1. Rotate. Positive brake.
Alright, gear up. Degrees. Whoa.
Riptide 197, contact departure.
Over to departure. Get some airspeed. Yeah, it's automatic trimming. Departure, Riptide 197, checking in, 31 for 14. Hell, ma'am.
Riptide 197, Cleveland departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 12,000, turn right heading 295, vectors to Wish, then on course.
And vectors to Wish, and on course, Riptide 193. Alright guys, let's get a little more airspeed in here. Ready for flap. Flaps up. Plus 21. Control wheel for now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring it on up to 250 on the speed here. 14,000 VNAV on. Let's go ahead and select that. 14,000 has been approved. Okay, gears up. Flaps are up.
Riptide 197, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alright, 230 on the climb, Riptide 197. Hey guys, 230.
Riptide 197, just a heads up that we had an aircraft report moderate chop from flight level 50 to flight level 75 about 2 minutes ago.
Okay, thanks, we'll keep an eye. Alright, 288, 230 on the climb, we're going to go ahead and
Riptide
push that.
197, roger, thanks.
I have no idea what's doing that. It's so annoying. There's 8,000. Let's go ahead and throw that off. Retracts coming out. It's nasty. It's always going to be a little bit bumpy. It's the precipitation here and all that crap we're dealing with. So nothing on weather. Not painting anything on radar, but it's bumpy. Yeah, it's moderate turbulence. Negative. Just gonna hold 260 on the speed. We're gonna climb a little higher, a little faster. 10,000, let them know. Climb checklist here in just a minute.
Riptide 197, climb and maintain flight level 290.
290 on the climb, just letting you know it's moderate chop right now. 290 on the climb.
SkyWest 5584, contact Cleveland Center on 133.525. Riptide 197, roger, thanks for the update.
How's our temperatures? Plus 11. So we're going to be monitoring the temperature. 10. Guess what you're putting on? Engine anti-ice coming on right now as we climb high in that 12,000 range. The reason why I'm keeping it about 250, 260 is because I don't want to descend. I want to punch through this garbage as fast as I can. So when we're climbing at that slower speed, we're climbing at a better rate, if that makes sense. We're climbing quicker. And that's what I want to do. I want to, punch through this layer fast I can to get our passengers a smoother ride. Looks pretty good so far. I mean, you can see it's bumpy as crap up here. Now it's 15,000 with 260. Now I'll go ahead and increase the speed to 280 on the climb out. So we'll see how the nose is pitching over. It's going to try to grab that 280 knots. And I'll do the climb check. Packs and bleeds. Let's go ahead and check that right now. Packs are auto and bleeds are on. Pressurization checked. Start switches are continuous. APU is off. Flaps up, no lights. Climb checklist is complete. Okay, guys.
Side 197, contact Cleveland Center on 127.9er.
Over to center 127.9. Cleveland Center, Riptide 197, flying up through 17,000 for 290.
Riptide 197, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, 18,000 coming up. There we go. Standard. Lights off. Wing lights off. All right, looking good. Heading select. We're heading now direction of New York. Looking some nasty vertical crap here.
00, flight level 190.
Radar contact.
You can see the nasty stuff's over there, to the south. I mean, this is SU5. I've never seen this vertical build like this. Pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. We got some vertical build. We're probably going to get into the turbulence here. We should.
197, climb and maintain flight level 370.
3440 Cleveland Center, moderate.
Okay, 370 on the climb.
Scattered for about 40 miles.
37,000. Check. Looks good, guys. We're punching through this stuff.
3440 crest 4 at 12,000 and 250 knots. Detroit altimeter 2988.
4A 14,000. One more time on the speed, please.
It's 4 at 12,000 and 250 knots.
12,000.
All right. Cool. Looking good, folks. We're coming just on the SID here. Oops. We're kind of getting through this nasty stuff. Hard part's over. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I said that. I shouldn't have said that. We're over here. You can see we're right there. We're going to go to this Clift. I don't know what the heck that is. And then we're going to take this track to Curtley or to Curdy and then over to Dorrit. Looks good. We got to keep the engine anti-ice on until we're above this moisture. I can still see these clouds, so we got to wait until we're kind of above that before we can set that up. So 131 passengers are probably all going to Miami. That we're going to connect in Miami. We'll probably fill up the rest of this airplane in New York. I would assume it's probably about 70% maybe of load factor out of Cleveland here. And then the rest, when we go to New York, we'll fill the rest up. There is no connection to Islip actually from, so like there's no connecting passengers to Islip. It's just whoever's on this airplane is either Islip's their destination or it's a through flight, which means they're going to trying to connect to Miami, which is our next flight. All right, I'm going to back my chair up. We're going to go ahead and accelerate.
Cleveland Center, SkyWest 3986, 18,000.
Menu.
Delta 665, contact short approach 126.22. Have a good day.
126.22, Delta.
And found Delta 1546, we're out of 30, descending 240. Delta 1546, Cleveland Center up.
Oh man, I need that drink. I haven't drank anything all morning. Jeez.
November 1 Papa Tango, Cleveland Center, climb and maintain flight level 230. Delta 1010, Cleveland Center, descend by the bones to arrival. The short altimeter is 2988.
Descend by the bones to arrival, Delta 1010.
All right. Well, that's the good news. And I'll give you guys an idea of our progress. Islip is about 505 miles away. It's pretty close. Looks like 16, 19, it's probably about another hour. Yep. And 1 hour from now, little over an hour, probably an hour and 15 minutes.
3022, Cleveland Center, descend and maintain at 1000. Solid altimeter 2989er.
That's it. Quick. So what are we doing today on Saturday? Anybody doing anything fun? Just hanging out. Oh, I gotta stretch my back out, man. I'll tell you what. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the engine anti-ice now. And we'll go ahead and turn off the continuous. That's off. That's off. Looking good. As we go east, the weather's going to get better. The clouds should dissipate. It looks like I have a disgruntled, unruly passenger in the back there. And we're going direct to
80 miles. Delta 1546, descend by the bones to arrival. The short altimeter 2988.
2988, descend by the bones, Delta 1546.
Endeavor 5100, contact Chicago Center on 118.55. 118.55 for Endeavor 5100, good day.
Cool. Looking good.
Delta 1017, 28-7 descending flight level 240 level.
Delta 1017, Cleveland Center, descend by the hot rod 2 arrival. The short altimeter 2988.
Descend by the hot rod 2, 2988, Delta 1017.
We got an aircraft coming up, so I'm just going to watch him. This is a live target. I don't know who he is yet, but I can't get anything on him. He's going... Oh, that's not the right guy. I can't... there's a target, and I can't get this guy's altitude, so I can't get his readout, so we're just going to have to watch our TCAS and out the window. No, that's a live target. Our paths will cross. We're at 39. We're at 30,000. I don't know where he's at. I can't find him. I'm trying to look on our Navigraph app, trying to get it pulled up. It's not working. At least his target is. There he is. He's plus 5. He's 500 feet above us. That ain't him. Although, no, our paths have not crossed yet. I can't get his target, so that's the problem, right? That guy is up, what, 43? not.
Cleveland Center, SkyWest 5584, flight level 320.
584, radar contact.
Sorry. I can't get him. I think we'll be okay. He's passing.
Delta 1017, there is an area of moderate precipitation lingering still over Kraken, about 5 miles away.
What do we got, guys? All right. Hatchet looking good, nice and smooth departure. Not too bad considering the weather was crap.
No,
right?
not yet.
Okay, we're not paying
I think that is the target. Looking on my charts, he's coming in this way, but I think we're gonna be fine with no factor. He's on Q29.
Delta 1010 to send by the bones to arrival, thank you.
Send via the bones, Delta 1010.
Send via the bone.
November 1
Direct to
5100, flight level
Mark.
250.
Got a nice little tailwind. We'll take it.
Radar contact.
44 knots over the ground. We're doing, what's our ground speed? Ground speed 506 knots. That's perfect. Estimated time of arrival is approximately a little over an hour, like an hour and 3 minutes or so.
Think Country 3022, contact Toledo approach 134.35. Have a good day.
I don't know where my dogs are. They're barking. Let's see what's going on outside.
Caddy 40, contact Detroit approach 134.3. Have a good day.
Somebody's at the door. That's what happens. Dogs start barking.
Number 1 Papa Tango, contact Cleveland Center 127.67. Have a good day.
All right, so weather-wise in
Cleveland Center, SkyWest 4781, flight level 360.
SkyWest 4781, radar contact.
Airport's Islip right now reporting. Weather in Islip.
Flight 3081, UH0, 7240.
Roger, flight 3081, Cleveland Center.
Information Lima, we got 1656 Zulu, arriving and departing runway 5 left, 5 right. What? No way. You know how long it's been since I've done that? Okay, hold on. That's crazy. So, that's interesting. If that's the case, winds are 190 at 10, gusting 18, 10 miles visibility. Few clouds at 5,000, few clouds at 25,000, 21 over 11, altimeter 3006. Well, let's talk about that because that poses an interesting challenge for us. All right, so if those of you who are not familiar with Islip, that airport is not, that runway on the 15s they want us to fly is not really great, and I'll show you why. And you can see there's a GPS. I'm not concerned with that. Let's go to the airport chart. That's why. So 15 right give us only a 5,100 feet margin. Now they used to have a runway here. This was really cool. It used to go across here like this. You could see the XX. Well, that's where the runway was. All the way over here.
126.22. Have a good day.
Alright, 2622.
Now, if it's really blowing hard, you know,
Cleveland Center, Allegiant 2982.
you can take your
level
crosswind.
220.
5,100 feet. That's
Allegiant 2982, radar contact.
quite small. Even 15 right, that's quite small here. So I might elect to go 2-4 and just take the pavement, just take that crosswind. It's only 10 knots. It's not gonna bug us too much. But you know, we could crunch some numbers, see where we're at with 15, and we'll crunch 2-4. Kind of see. I'll probably do that right now. We got 1,000 to go here. No less than that. 370 on the altitude.
Cleveland Center, United 1363, flight level 240. Radar contact.
Looking good, folks. Nice and smooth up here so far. Seatbelt's coming off. That's going to get better as we head until our descent. So we have a short runway to contend with. That's the another concern that we'd have. They're using the 1.5s. I don't think they're probably using that in real life, especially for bigger aircraft. They could. I think it'd have to be a little stronger, like 20-25 knots for us to consider that. You know, where I'm like, all right, that the performance, would that be better? Let me take a look really quick at our some things.
Endeavour 5100, contact Boston Center on 134.3.
On to 134.3, Endeavour 5100, good day.
Yeah, I see nothing big coming in right now, just typical. Well, let's do some numbers. How's that? What the heck, dog? Jeez. So if we were looking at
Sentinel aircraft has flood information expected signal 72 Central, 29er Eastern, 270 Eastern, out until 19550 for Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, New York, Pennsylvania, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, and Iowa. For thunderstorms, more information, monitor flight service.
Gotcha. All right, so Islip, they're saying 1.5 right. We're just gonna plug these numbers in right now. I've got, well, the current data is winds 200 at 19, gusting. So let's see what we've got. That is 8 minutes ago. So, yeah, ATIS, say intentions, you don't have it right. Now they do. 200 at 12, gusting 19. We are definitely going to take runway 24, guys. Without a doubt, we're taking that runway. So, no big deal. We're going to take 24.
American 2054300, discretion to 240.
We'll go flaps 30 on that. AC's auto, NS is off, brakes are off.
Riptide 197, contact Cleveland Center on 119.725.
Hey, over to center, 119.725. I'm going to throw him out. This dog's got to go. Cleveland Center, Riptide 197, checking in 370. Yeah, I'm going to throw him.
Riptide 197, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Same dang frequency, 119. I'm going to throw this dog out, and we will go back to our number crunching. We got to crunch some landing numbers on the Islip. I show Islip a little less than an hour now, guys. 263 nautical miles, top of descent. About 395 nautical miles to go. Now it looks like I'm not going to contact New York Center unless they contact me, but I'll be in their airspace like 2 seconds. Not very long, and then we'll be in Boston for the rest of it. Going direct to ARCs. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to let him out, and then I'll do some crunching the numbers with you. I'll be right back, guys.
Cleveland Center, United 2607, flight level 320.
United 2607, Center, I guess, last year, how you mean?
Last year,
Thank you. Network situation, Roger, we'll let travel officers. United 2607, or even call 340 for Dr. Travis.
Enable after 539,
Roger.
Air Shuttle 6156, contact Chicago Center on 134.825.
134.825, Air Shuttle 6156.
Directed to Hotel Victor, Quebec. Hotel Victor, Quebec.
Alright, I'm back. 207 miles, top of descent
Cleveland
here.
Center, United 1886, flight level 310.
United 1886, radar contact.
We're going to be going to Boston here shortly. We got Boston Center. Crunch some numbers. Actually, we'll be in New York here. ZNY here soon. Okay, our landing weight estimated 140.7 right now. We're probably going to be a little lower than that. My paperwork says 137. 10,000 pounds, I don't think so.
Out of a 25.5, calling flight level 340, contemplate.
I'd say 130. 138? Go ahead and calculate that, see what we got. Yeah, this is beautiful New York. It's basically upstate New York over here. Actually, not quite. Yeah, kind of the Finger Lakes are right up there. Nice ride so far. Okay, so take a look at this. Max manual braking. That's 1.5 right. So even at max manual, we could do 44.16 if we went 1.5 right, which we're not going to do, folks. We're going to take 2.4. We'll go flap 30. Everything else stays the same. 200 at 12. Kind of see what we can come up with, right?
United 2233, contact Boston Center on 128.1.
Switching to Boston Center on 128.1, United 2233.
Okay, auto brake 3, no good. Auto brake 3 says 7,400 feet. Max.
197, just a heads up that we had an aircraft report, occasional light chop about 3-5 minutes ago at flight level 360.
Okay, thank you. Right now the ride is smooth up at flight level 370 where I'm at.
United 1308, maintain flight level 310. At 1308, down to 3.
Alright, so we got auto brake 3 at 7,400 feet. We got max auto at 5,300 feet. But we have a braking issue. The brakes can get hot, and we have to cool them down if that's the case. Now that's flaps 30. So
Riptide 197,
40, contact
New York Center on 121.325.
Okay, 121.32. So ZNY. New York Center, Riptide 197, flight level 370.
Riptide 197, New York Center, good afternoon.
Pennsylvania, that's where we're over right here, kind of western Pennsylvania. All right, the numbers with flaps 30 or flaps 40, they're better. Flap auto brake 3 is 6,900 feet with a caution on the brake, which means that we have 31 minutes of ground time, 6 minutes of air time, and so there you go. Auto brake 3 with flaps 40. So we have some brake cooling issues that we're going to have to do. I think we're going to be on the ground for about 35 minutes. And then airtime would be 6 minutes. Or airtime 6 minutes and 31 minutes on the ground. So it's kind of what we're at right now. All right, let's do that. We got 31 minutes. I think we got about 40 minutes for return. So let's do auto brake 3 We're going to go flap to 40 on this one. Landing distance available, we're looking at 7,000 feet. And landing distance required, 6,900 feet at auto brake 3 with a ref of 147 plus 10. It's going to be, we have 40-10. So we're adding 10 knots now to that deal. Temperature in New York, 72 degrees. And the time, we're very coming in pretty good here. The clouds are a few clouds, pretty high. Kind of what you see out the window. Really nice in terms of weather. But we are going to be getting 200 at 12, gusting 19. That's why we're going to use that 10 knot buffer. 10 mile visibility. We got a few clouds at 25. At 25,000. Temperature's 22, dew point 11. Altimeter 3003, 0.03. And the runway 724. Okay. I like those numbers. I mean, not great, but it's better than nothing. That's idle reverse. Full reverse. What do you got? Does it help us if we go full reverse? Probably not much. Higher speed, yeah, but I do want to brief you on the proper, glide slope technique we're going to use today. We are going to do a little bit of a short field kind of technique. And yeah, good. With auto brake 3, guys, with full reversers, 6909, but we don't have any ground cooling, brake cooling. So because the reversers help the brake so much in flap 40, it assists that. So that's what we'll use. So because of that, we're going to go ahead and we'll go flap 40. And normally I wouldn't want to do that with the gusting the way it is. We're at 700. I would do it with 30, but because we're not, it's going to be 40 plus 10. We're going to add 10 to this. Okay. So we're going to go 40.
United 1886, flight level 210.
United 1886, radar contact.
You could go 40 right there. Oops. I'm just going to put that in there. We'll add that correction. We'll be at 130, 147. All right, so that's in. I do want to do like a shorter field technique with you. I'll show you kind of how we're going to do it. New York is pretty dang busy right now. This guy's going to Miami. Holy crap. Big airplane. Guy took off from, I don't know where the heck he went. Where did he come from? Somewhere far away. Guy going over Islip. Big airplane. All right. So we will do a shorter field technique on this. We'll use auto brake 3. For runway 24, we want to land within the first 1,500 feet of runway. Once we get the airplane on the ground, we're going to jam on it pretty good. We're probably going to have to get off on Alpha. We'll go down Alpha to Sierra, and then Sierra over to the gate here. Okay. Our gate today is going to be in the Bravos, probably going to be Bravo 19 for us. And then that's kind of what the plan is going to be. The arrival into the airport, pretty straightforward, the Nelly 4. Right now we're heading to ARC, and we'll go to ARC, we'll go to SCAR, we'll go to Fox, Gooby. Let's verify that. SCAR, Fox, Gooby, then we've got Shiggy, Tomes, Nelly, Wiper, Yannick, Wandy over to Calverton, and then in to It's not, you know, it's not just straight because you got all this airspace. White Plains, New York, Teterboro, LaGuardia. You want to stay away from all this crap. So they vector you all the way around here and then in. It's a long way around, like over Rhode Island to get there. All right, that's the plan, Stan. The approach, it is going to be an ILS into 2-4. We'll back it up. Be a visual approach. We'll back it up with the ILS into 2-4. Okay, so I'll flip that up there. You can see what I'm talking about. Simple approach, guys. We'll just back it up. 108.3. Inbound course 239. If you're familiar with this airport, I grew up here and I flew a lot here during my private pilot initiation. So this is a home airport for me. Very comfortable with it. Kind of understand. I know the airport well. The surrounding area and everything else. Short field with the jet. Yes. Not as you're thinking a short field is. We're going to cheat a little bit. We won't cheat too much. I don't want to do a duck under. It's not going to be a full duck under. But I'll show you. We're going to use the HUD. The HUD's going to assist the landing. And we're just going to view our eye point at about 200 feet. We're going to shift our eye point from the threshold, the 1,000 footers, 500 feet back. So where the piano keys are. I got two jets coming head on. What are they? Where are they? 48,000. They're close to me, man. They're in two Citation 10s. Zipping. Okay. Where are we going? Approach. Runway 24. Frequency is going to be 108.3.
Flight 197, contact Boston Center on 127.375.
127.375, see you. Boston Center, Riptide 197, checking in 370.
Riptide 197, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir. Let's try this now. What are we on frequency? 127. Three. That's 7. That'd be a big fat negative. 127. Nope. Yes. 375. Here we go. I'm gonna get your comments. Do you have any comments? Mike says, good to see everyone here. Surprised everyone's not outside on a Saturday morning, but I'm waiting for UPS. There you go. Hopefully something good. Hopefully you're waiting for something good, right? Normally, Saturdays are not our busiest days, right? Gate assignment, we got gate terminal
45310. Boston Center, TBM 930, Tango Tango 7000.
We're basically going to Albany, if you were wondering.
New York Delta 2706 350. 2997 and we're okay.
Traffic news, Delta 27.
Boston Center, United 2376, flight level 240.
United 2376, radar contact.
Hey guys, I'll give you an update on the progress here. We're looking at 84 nautical miles.
320 and 0.8.
Auto brakes coming up to 3. There's 3.
2 or greater, rate out at 919. Let's see, Seabird 1, Juliet, 4, 0, 0.
Yeah, after this, I'm gonna have to work. Navy enjoy your vids. Will you be doing charters for next hockey season?
12717 at Target 60.
Yes, we will. A couple of changes for next year, though. I'll tell you what's going on.
United 1886, contact Toronto Center on 134.925.
Do you guys like the hockey charters? I have no idea. We've been doing it 4 years.
Good day.
Yes, I will. And yes, it's going to be in a different aircraft. It's going to be in a 757. Fingers crossed. So it's looking really good. We've got, Westchester. I think there's 2 developers doing Westchester now, so that's great. The 757 is going to be what we need getting out of Westchester. It's such a hard airport to fly out of. Even in the 7.3, it's hard going west. That 7.5 is going to really help us out. So yeah, my head's buried in studying in the 7.5 right now. So if you guys, the plan is to do the next season. I know I was like way burned out. I was like, man, I am so burned out. But that's how it always is after the hockey season.
Direct Nelly, then is filed, please.
All right, direct Nelly, then is filed. What are you talking about? I'm on the Nelly 4.
We got 1754.
All right, I'll go direct Nelly. That's good for us. I mean, we're going to have to descend shortly, but... So let's go ahead and throw Nelly in there. We're going to go direct to it. That helps us. And then, bango, there we are. So that's going to cut a nice little dog leg for us. Pretty cool. We'll take it. Runway 24, so I've got to throw that in there. You guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're going to go arrival. ILS 24, Calvin in transition.
Center, United 414, flight level 320.
And then Quorum, we need to be at 2,000 feet over Quorum.
Contact.
See how it says vectored? Forget that. Just go ahead and line them up. Get rid of that. 2,000 over Quorum. Time to go. Good to go. I'm going to make that a hard. Oops. I want to make that a hard altitude. So you can see here it says 2,000 A. It's 2,000 or above. Well, we're going to turn that into a hard altitude, which means I'm telling the computer now, I want you to hit that. Descent forecast. We're going to go load. It's going to pull in our weather from our flight plan, and then we're going to uplink it. Go back to legs. Here we go. So you can see that shift at the top of descent across a little bit. There. What is that? What do you mean? I don't know what that is. Weird. No idea what happened. Boston Center, Riptide 197, top of descent here in approximately 35 miles.
Riptide 197, cleared Nelly 4 into Long Island MacArthur. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 260.
We'll descend and maintain 260, Riptide 197. Just going to set that in now, 260 on the descent. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see hockey again? What do you mean in real life? What Mike's saying in real life 7.5 or sim? How about both? I'm studying the 757 in real life and for the sim. Does that make sense? I'm basically almost getting a type rating on the 7.5. I'm working real hard. I just got through ground school. for the 7.5, and I'll be studying my butt off for the next 2-3 months, just getting ready for the aircraft. So it's going to be fun. I'm going to want it. We're going to need it. If the plane is on VNAV profile, yet the speed continues to rise, even if the speed breaks out, what would you do? Okay, so we got VNAV. If the plane is on VNAV profile and the speed continues to go up, but the speed breaks out, what would you do? Okay, so you're saying 280 knot restriction. So let's say you got the boards out. You're high. I'm guessing you're high above profile, right? Or do you have a speed restriction at 280 knots? And you're above profile? There's nothing you really can do at that point because you can't trade altitude for speed. But if you're above profile, so the airplane will do. It's really cool what this airplane does. If we're above profile, I think I've showcased this before.
336, flight level 310.
But let's do it right now. We're going to get 1,000 feet above profile. What's going to happen is that the speed's going to start decreasing, and we can trade all that speed for altitude as we drop down. I really won't do it now because I don't want to screw anything up. If that's the case, if you're really at 280, you're going to have to maintain 280. It's either speed or it's altitude. You can't do both. If you're high above profile, you'll have to just get to 280, throw the boards, and do a level change. That's all you can do, man. You just got to do a level change down. And it will get down there. It's just going to take a bit. If you had speed to trade, what I would do is jack up my speed to about 310, drop the airplane, throw the boards out, and then you could get down much quicker, getting all that speed, that energy up. But if they're giving you a 280 restriction and you're above it already, yeah, you got to maintain the speed. You're saying the speed continues to rise if the speed breaks out. Rise. Well, you're going to have to decrease you're going to have to go level change at that point. So if ATC says to you, maintain X speed, you have two ways to do this. You can open the speed window, right, and use VNAV path, or you could go level change, whatever. It's this almost the same thing. One is you're dropping an automation level. When you do that way, when you open the level change, you're going to drop an automation. That's the only downside to that. So it depends. How's that? If I'm on path and they said hold 280, I'll might just go, speed intervene, which is this button here, and then open the speed window, and I'll say, all right, I'll maintain 280 using the path, or I'll just go level change, throw the boards, and then get down that way. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I would do. Okay, we're looking at, all right, makes sense, good. I could probably demonstrate something like that in a little bit. All right, top of the set, guys, here we go, seatbelts on. Make a PA. Folks will be landing in 20 minutes. Weather in New York. Right now 72 degrees, a few clouds at 25,000. Should have me on the ground here in about 15 to 20 minutes. Might be a little bit bumpy down low as we get close to New York. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. Quick one. Okay guys, we're heading down to Nelly. We're on the descent path. I got an airplane right there. Yes, sir. That was nice of them to give us a shortcut. Pretty cool.
Okay, descend now to 270 and 2,000 feet better. Don't take 270 section.
So my question is, do you guys want to see next year is going to be a lot of fun. Next season is going to be a lot of fun for the hockey charters. We're going to have an airplane that's really nice. I hope. Not that I got anything wrong against the MD-80, but let me tell you something. That MD-80 is a flippin' beast at night, in the weather, in New York. Oh, man, it's the last thing I want to do is deal with that 80. It's just, you had to be all over it all the time. There's no, like that with any airplane, but it's just, with the MD-80, it was just a pain in the neck. Okay, guys, we're going to go over here, go to the legs page. We're going to go ahead and throw in runway 24 on the fix. Fix up. Drop it in the fix. Hello. And then we're going to go 15. We're going to do it again at 5. We're going to do it again at 3. 15, 5, and 3. That's a coastal SOP. 24 on the runway. Here we are. And you guys, I'll tell you when we should be able to see Long Island Sound.
Riptide 197, cross Whiteport at or above flight level 190.
Wiper at or above 190, Riptide 197. And we'll be there at 190. You got it. 19,000 is set. I like Bumpy. If the MD-80 is a pain, what of the 707 manual ever? No, there's no way I'm doing that. That's insane. That's insane. There's a line I won't cross. That's a line I won't cross. There's no way I'm doing that. Not up into here. There's no way. Up into New York? Nope, I'm good. I can't wait to fly the 7.5, man. The speeds are so slow, about 130 knots for ref. This thing's a flippin' lightning bottle, and it's just look at our ref, guys. Our ref is 147, and we're talking a 7.5's around 134. Come on, man. I mean, a lot more mass than this airplane. I get it. But, man, yeah, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice to do. Now, we will fly the MD-80 up for our spare. So, we will still fly the MD-80. We'll get into that. We'll fly it as a spare. Although, can you imagine not flying that MD-80 for 3-4 months and then all of a sudden you need it as a spare? You're just setting yourself up to be a pretty bad deal. Not good. That would not be good for anybody. Oh boy.
Riptide 197, expect the RNAV runway 15 right approach into Long Island MacArthur.
That's not going to happen. Yeah, that dog doesn't fetch. We're going to go runway 24, sir. We cannot do. Unable 15 right. Yeah. Center, Riptide 197, we need runway 24, unable 15 right.
Riptide 197, runways 15 left and 15 right only active. Expect runway 15 right RNAV approach.
Unable. This is where AI sucks. I can't do it right. I can't think. I said unable. It should say, okay. We'll switch you. Why would it say that? Piece of crap. No big deal. What we're going to do is, obviously we're going to go 2-4. The winds favor that. And we're going to go tower 119.3. I'm going to go ahead and get there right now. 119.3. We don't need these guys anymore. I will stay on this frequency for a minute. Until we get a little closer, and then I'll duck off of it and we'll use the other one. Yeah, fighting AI. It's all that we do here, fight AI. This is where it's still not right. I know people say, oh, AI is great. No, it's not. It's stuff like this where, you know, it's like, oh, you're going to take 15 right. Yeah, right. And then I'll be a smoking hole on the other side of the runway. We're not going to do that. So, no, give us the pavement, and that's it. I said unable. It should say... It should be like programmed. When you say unable, it should go, okay. You know, it should just delete everything it said and then say, what would you like? Right? That's what it should do. This is
280 for flight level
There.
270.
What the heck? What's up with that? Research that. Looks like we don't have rain repellent like the old school. Okay, guys, let's go into new the right frequency now, and that's going to be Islip. New York approach. Okay, we got wiper coming in, 19,000. We're going to keep on trucking. All right, this is Long Island Sound straight ahead. We've got Rhode Island right pretty much directly in front of us. So we came all the way from the north and then dropped in. And this is good that I'm doing this because I wanted to see the timing. I think we said, what was our arrival? We had an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes on this run. So that's good if they had us go all the way north. That's why I want to take the longest route so we could, our schedule's correct. Okay, inbound course.
Liberty Jet 0725, 2000, climbing 3000. Runway heading.
Liberty Jet 0725, departure, radar contact, turn left heading 090, climb maintain 4000.
Affirm 090, climb 4000.
2009 set. Okay, I'm going to truck it on down. I'm bringing on down to 2,000 now, over Quorum.
Riptide 197, cross John C. Adder above 12,000 feet.
Across Yancy at 12,120. Yancy. Alright, you can see out the window here.
Riptide 197, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 now, Riptide 197. 5,000 set. Okay, 18,000 coming up. Let's go. Let's do our flows. Lights coming on. First thing we do, continuous. Lights on. 1, 2.
Riptide 197, contact Boston Center on 118.425.
Contacting Boston Center. Why? Why? I'm just going to be on with you again. Boston Riptide 197, 17,000. 003.
Riptide 197, Boston Center. Good afternoon, Long Island MacArthur altimeter 3003.
Okay, you do know I cannot take runway 15 right. We're going to take runway 24, please.
Riptide 197, runways 15 left and 15 right only active at KISP.
Shove it. That's what I'm going to say to you. Shove it. This is Providence, Rhode Island. We're right over.
Dr. 921 here. Everyone, this is their quorum during the final push push. Number 921, don't be approach off Calverton.
Set checks, here we go. Altimeters and bugs, set check, VRF and VRIG, target set loaded. Auto brake is on 3. Start switches, continuous. Recall, checks.
Southwest 2499, runway heading 239, we're at 1900 to 3000.
Southwest 2499, your approach radar contact, turn left heading 080, climbing 4000.
Alright, left turn at 080, southwest 2499. And I'm sorry, what was the altitude?
Southwest 2499, maintain 4000.
Maintain 4000, southwest 2499.
They're going to West Palm Beach, 2499. Okay, that's what we're doing. Sticking to it. They were working on an algorithm air traffic, but using yeah, I mean, you're never going to beat a human, and I'm on that sim, so we are going to tune to the correct frequency here shortly. Alright, weather radar's off. You don't need that on. Now this is obviously Long Island right here. You have Montauk Point, Block Island over there. This is the North Shore of Long Island right here. Now you can see how steep it's descending. It's trying to catch that 12,000 restriction. And now I'm going to descend myself down to 2,000 because these people are stupid. 2,007. What is that? I knew it was going to be bumpy. I do have to slow down to...
Riptide 197. Contact Providence approach on 125.75.
2575. Approach Riptide 197, checking in 11,000. 2,000.
Riptide 197, Providence approach. Good afternoon, Long Island MacArthur altimeter 3003.
Maintain the approach 2,000, slow clear for the approach. Approach 2499, maintain 8,000.
Okay, we got to start slowing here. 270 or 250 on the speed. With the airplane's nice because it's going to level off. We're going to decrease that speed to 250 knots.
New York, November 55273, 5,500. 573 near approach, actual altimeter 3002. 2002273.
Yeah, passengers hate funny noises. That's true. I'd be like, what the crap is that noise?
Number 609, turn off here.
I want to help the airplane, not really.
Number 609, turn off, 4360, ident.
Okay, I'm done, guys. We're going to go to Islip. What did I say the frequency was? 119.3 on the tower, and we're just going to go to do our deal now. How's that? Drag required. Okay, 119.3 is in there. I'm going to call Islip traffic, Riptide 197, going to be taking the visual runway 24. We're on the North Shore right now. Headed to Calverton, 2000.
Golf radar contact with the capture bridge at altimeter 3002, maintain VFR, proceed on course. 002, maintain VFR, proceed on course, not on golf. Southwest 2499, contact Boston Center 13520, 3588. 3588, Embrace with the alternate departure, radar contact, maintain VFR, when able, proceed with the ZOTAP.
VFR, direct to ZOTAP, Delta.
We're now done golf reports established inbound on the VOR approach. Reports inbound on the VOR approach, now turn golf.
Okay, here we go. Long Island Sound, we're over it right now. I'm going to go ahead and arm the speed brakes, probably won't need those. Speed brakes armed. We got a green light. We already did our descent checklist, it's all done. We'll do it before landing and then we'll be done. Then we're headed down into Miami, and I might record that. We'll see. I might just do a recording. You guys like those recordings? They're quick videos. I'm trying to put out some like quicker stuff for you, so it's not like it's all hours. I think most people have 15 minutes, right? 15 to 16 minutes. Cut a lot of content out though. That's there's a lot that gets cut. But who's going to sit down and watch 2 hours? Like, really? I don't think so. All right, folks, we're doing pretty good. 7,000 feet. We're doing about 250 knots, and we're cooking.
Hop 9131, contact Islip Tower 119.3.
Over Tower 9131.
That's where I'm on. 119.3. It's got winds right now 20012, gusting 19. Let's talk about the missed approach. If we had to go missed, we're going to climb out. We're going to go 100 degrees, and then we'll intercept, go right back to Calverton on that missed approach. If I do not land within the first 1,500 feet, now I've been floating this airplane for a little bit, so I'm going to use the HUD for sure, and we can do it that way. Now I've got the HUD view that I use, which is really nice. I know it's kind of a little zoomed in, but I like that. You know, this is a little too up high. That's a hard view to see. You know, if I never move that view, I mean, I need to be zoomed in a little bit more. So, like, how's that? Still not going to do it, right?
November 822 Delta, contact Network 125.7.
This is what normal view it looks like. You can see, I'll throw the yoke down. It's going to be distracting. There we go. That's my HUD view. All right. Okay, landing lights coming on. The retractables coming out. I like the live streams. Well, I think everybody likes the live streams. So do I. The problem is, like, sometimes I can't. Like, to set up this studio, it takes forever. It takes like 2 hours to get my studio ready to go. Like, to get all the lights, and I got this new camera, so it needs a lot of lighting, which is good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But man, it's a lot of work, and sometimes I'm just like, man, I just want to get in and fly, right? So it does take some work to do it. But I had it all set up yesterday, so I'm like, oh, I'll just fly this leg and be done. Today I'm going to have to work, so right after this I've got work to do. And then I will fly the Miami. The problem is sometimes I don't have like 3.5 hours to stream, where I might have to set it and forget it, right? Just go. Some days that happens. Sometimes it's like that. So here we go. Islip traffic, Riptide 197, Calverton 2000, expecting 24. There's the bumps.
Jump 1, yes, park radar, contact 2 miles northwest of Brooklyn Airport, ice altimeter 3002, advise 1 military jump. Cherokee 55273, contact Network 125.95. 273, thanks for your help, going to 125.97.
Alright, there's about 100 feet. 99 feet. There we go. Alright, it's 15 miles. Got to watch the airplane in turbulence like this. It likes to roll too much. And I'm just guarding it. Okay, I'm going to slow it down now. 210 on the speed. 210, slowing down.
Over 3, Tango, turn left on course. That's not quite 3.
That's Calverton, by the way. That's where they built the F-14s. That was Grumman right there. I want to get my view. There we go. My HUD view. See how I'm just slowing it down. Just got the airplane. Got the throttle. I'm going to throw the throttle. That's about right there. That's a good spot. I got to start slowing the aircraft down, right? So once you're below 230, I could drop flaps 5, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and slow down to 180. You guys want to see the flaps? Of course you do. There's Shoreham. Right off the wings of those tacks. I have fond memories as a kid of being in a swimming pool with my cousins, watching just DC-9, 727s just coming over the top, right by Coram, actually. Believe it or not. Like right over here. Pretty wild. See how the speed's slowing down nice? Okay, let's go with approach. Now, one thing to note is that you can't do an auto-coupled approach here. Isn't that cool? So below 900 feet, you can't do it. All right, so below 900 feet, no auto-coupled, which is pretty cool. Nice. Look at this shake, rattle, and roll here, guys. Okay, let's go. 1500. Get ready for gear. $1,400. That's set. 1400 set. About 5 nautical miles. We'll throw gear. Get that gear out. We'll start slowing the aircraft. A little bit more in the 800. You want to do this a little on the earlier side. About 6 miles. It's about right now. Gear down. Flap 15. Slow. 15 speed. 160. See how the airplane is, it's gusty, right? So it's just all over the place. We'll take over here shortly. I just want to see, we've got a single channel right now. I'm waiting for the glide slope to catch.
Good afternoon, Shoreline 506.
It should be about right now.
Shoreline 503, approach good afternoon, ice altimeter 3002.
Okay, coming down. I'm going to go ahead and drop the flaps again. Here we go. 130. 40. I'm going to go 150. What did I say on the speed here? 147. I'm going to take over. This is one of those approaches that you're going to want to be all over. Just there. There's a. It's going to start slowing down now. See how close that ref is? Man. I got the aircraft. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to try to talk you through what I'm doing here. Right now, I'm just looking at the... bumping it up. There we go. So you've got... You don't want to chase your airspeed right now. You're just kind of looking... I like where I'm at right here in terms of, you know, where the runway is. I'm slightly on the high side. That's okay. I'm you know, 4 whites, 1 red. That's okay too. I'm going to correct that down by just a little bit of pitch. See how that downdraft hit? You lost all that airspeed now.
2-4.
I'm just going to pitch up right there. Hold that. Once we get about 200 feet, I'm going to shift my gaze. Right now, I'm just planning the 3-degree slope on my HUD, basically on the VASI. You know, we're just getting pushed off the runway a little bit more. And so as we hit 200 feet, I'm going to shift my gaze from the VASI down to the piano keys, a little on the high side.
I'll let you know in 1 second.
Whoa, whoa. There, pushing up. Now, I'm going to shift it. You hit a gust like that. See how the airplane's just wanting to go up. Feels like we're in wind shear. We're going around. I'm not dealing with that. Let's go. Toga. got the aircraft. All right. We'll flap 15.
Approach Skyhawk 92131 is going to do the RNAV 24 to full stop.
Okay, got a pause ready to climb.
060
You're up.
and I'll pick up Julie at 1
Flap 5. Flap 1. Set speed.
470 with you, set stop.
We're going to go up to about 200 knots, you guys. Climb to about 2,000.
4,000, airport 7.
We're just going to do a reestablish everything, 2,000 feet up, level change up, auto throttle's on, get the aircraft about 210, I'll get the heading. There we go. Alright, FMA is heading select, we're looking good.
Banking.
Yeah, see how the airplane's doing that? That's not what I want. I got it. With a wicked descent. I got it.
Maximum Golf Station advisor to approve, be advised, jumpers shortly away over Brookhaven. We're going to be rising frequency and we'll be looking. Jumpers away over Brookhaven. Control aircraft jumpers away over Brookhaven Airport.
So I would have reported a little bit of, we had a massive gust. There we are, we're stable now. Okay, I want to hold altitude at 2,000 feet. Let's try this again. Man's on, 2,000 feet, hold. What are you going to do, airplane? It does not like, there's a bug with this, I've had it a few times now, where the airplane in turbulence won't, it won't act right, it kind of overdoes it. We're going to stay at flap maneuvering speed. Then we're going to clean up the aircraft. We got our gear good. We got our flaps are up. That's going to go ahead and arm that. We're just going to keep it tight, guys. We're going to go right on back.
Roger, you're going to take the south shore eastbound.
Over to Calverton. So fuel status 6,000. Okay, I'm going to monitor the aircraft now.
Port Captain, exit 797.
Director 797, Airport Captain, altimeter 3001, descend maintain 4,000.
Still one down to 4,000, exit jet 797.
Alright, VNAV. Alright, negative. I want to go LNAV, no VNAV. I want to do just 2,000. Speed, I do not want to increase that speed. We're going to keep it about 220. Alright, let's see what we got. Basically on a downwind. Terrain on, there's no terrain to speak of. We're the highest points at 500 feet.
To 3,500 or proceed east south along the outer shoreline.
There's Brookhaven Airport. That's where I got my license at. Okay, hopefully that go around was fun, huh? Hey, Pops. That Gus said, here, let me give you some lift. Hey, Pops. You're up again. I'm sorry. I'm very late. That's all right. You're just in time, Dad. This is the Long Island. Welcome to Islip. We just had to go and do a missed approach because of the weather. So, I mean, a go-around. So we'll try it again. It's a little gusty here in New York. So we're just over Brookhaven. We're going to Calverton. We're going to flip around and come back to Goodwin. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to Quorum directly right now. Just go direct to Quorum so we don't have to waste this time. There we are. So Quorum, 2,000 feet again. We're going to slow the aircraft. We're doing good. well within there. I'm going to start slowing the airplane down just a little bit. I think on this run, I'm going to take over manually and just, I'm going to fly the whole thing in manual approach. Wow, look at that. See how the airplane does? The autopilot's weird like that. Okay, we're going to go flap 5. Slow down to 180. Woo! We are getting our butts kicked here, you guys. Nasty stuff. Alright, I gotta pucker up on this one. I think it's gonna be one of those approaches. New York's throwing it at me, man. Let's try it again. Fuel status is good. Alright, we got flaps down 5. We're set there. 5 armed. Good to go. Rolling in. There we go. So I'm bringing on down to 1400. I'm going to go vertical speed on that. I'm just going to bring it down about 300, 400 feet a minute. About 600. This is a little old school. So I'm doing old school descent. Core, I'm going to drop down to 1400 now. I thought I was going to get a wind shear, honestly, on that because of the. You see how far we ballooned up? I'm like, there's no way. Ooh, look at that gust. That was a loss of 10. Easy. 1400. We are altitude acquired. 310, Islip traffic, Riptide 197, final runway 24, Islip. Okay, we're going to fly this manually. Just letting you guys know, we'll do it manually again. Alright, we'll go approach speed again. I'm going to go flap 30 on this one, just because of the gusts. I don't like it. So I'll go flap 30 and then we'll just get on the brakes. I got it. Alright, gear down. Flap 15. We'll slow it. 60.
We're looking for the traffic. We're level 3 down. I think that's 797. Let's turn direct to that air park. We'll pass behind the traffic. I think that's just 797.
My plane. Flap 30. Soda ref here, 145. Do not overspeed my flaps. Do not overspeed the flaps. Up to about 40. We're getting the absolute snot kicked out of us over here, guys. Dang it. Sorry, I was busy.
Approaching 4.
25-7, waiting for that dang gust. There it is. There it is.
$100. $50. $30. $10.
Planet. Full reversers, brakes on. Got the brakes. Lights. Let it roll. I got the heart rate up. Welcome to New York. That was fun. Man, that was good. That's what I get paid for, right?
Remaining.
Guys, that deserves a like. You guys gotta like that. Come on now. That was awesome stuff. Nice. I'm glad I filmed it because that was a fun approach. Welcome to Islip. That was super fun. Man, I enjoyed that. Good times. I don't ever get, you get that stuff in New York a lot, but man, it's good experience, right? Okay, coming up here, lights, flaps, over the gate, drop, that's coming up. All right, it's one of those days, you guys. Long Island wants to throw at us. Area APU start. Fun. Welcome to New York. Now there's a fuel farm over here. I used to sit out here a lot on the fuel tank while I was fueling my truck up. Good times, man. Lots of memories here. I love this place. Look at that windsock. Dang. Maybe 1.5 was a good one for us. I don't know. 1.5 right. Maybe we should have taken that. Alright, we're going to go over there. We'll shut this to off. That's off. Pitot heat is off. Wing lights are off. Taxi lights are on. I'll get to your comments here from the peanut gallery after we taxi in here. Alright, we're in the Bravo gates. I think we're Bravo 12. I did record that landing, so you can see a replay of it, which is going to be fun. I mean, it's just one of those days where it's just blowing hard and just typical New York. Alright, I'm going to shut off number 2. I think we burned enough fuel. Cut off.
New York departure, Skyhawk 903, Hotel Foxtrot, climbing 2000. 1,400 to 2,900 at the bottom. Maintain VFR at or below 1,600.
Hang on just a minute, guys. Let me go ahead and pull this chart up. We're at Bravo 20, if I'm not mistaken. It's on that second. It's that second gate. Is it Bravo 18? I don't know. Let's see. It's this gate over here. I'll select it from the map.
Maintain 2,000 for now. 280
It's not A1, it's Bravo 19. You don't need to follow me. Nope. The only thing I don't like this about is the gate doesn't hook all the way up. It's really weird. Taxi lights off. with a go around. Let's see how late we are. I'm gonna have to get like I'm gonna have to configure everything here. All right, there we go. Brakes on. Good. Off. Seatbelts. Lights. Packs. Bleeds. Fuel pumps. That's it. Welcome to New York. Times 16:44 in. With a nice go around, and I will get everybody out of the airplane here. 16:44. We're looking at 12:44 on the mark. Okay, we're in at what did we say? Alpha 18. Okay, let me get to your comments here. Just give me a minute. 88 over 91, and our 92 over 92. I was doing a lot of yoke pumping. I don't know if you guys saw that. Man, I was all... It was everything I could do to stabilize that thing. Okay, that's saved. Cool. Let's go over here. We're going to go to GSX. I set my parking brake. What are you talking about? How's that? Now it's set. What the heck? We'll set the chocks, so request deboarding. Yeah, yep. Set chocks, please. Alright, we're going to go ahead and disarm our doors. Gates coming in. We're going to go ground ops. We're going to disarm all. And then we're going to open that front door. And our cargo doors are opening. See what I mean by the gate? It's a stupid thing. Like, I don't know why it does that. It's so dumb. Like, the gate doesn't connect. Yeah, I'm a little short. Yes, I request ground power. That's the one thing I wish they would do, is update this dang thing. I have no idea why the gates do that, but they do. Okay, we're going to get an update on that. 1246 in. I've got to write my fuel. 3360. Over, what, 3440. And then, last but not least, we'll come down here, go to standby, we'll pop the door open, say goodbye to all the passengers, tell them I'm sorry for giving them a rough ride, especially on that landing. That was a fun one. All right, let's go and get paid. Getting paid is a smart thing to do at this point. All right, let's go ahead and try that right now. I'm going to go end flight. We burned, how much did we burn here? 9,200. We'll file the flight. With a nice go around on that. That was fun. And I'll turn this off. That's off. Good. Those switches are good to go. Okay. Without any further ado, I'm just going to come in here. We'll get this airplane prepped up. We got ground power coming in with the AC cart coming in. And ground power is, take a look. You can see we have, what, 416 ground powers in the blue. We're going to throw that on. APU's coming off. There we are, and then we'll throw all of our fuel pumps off. Go ahead and shut off the packs now, as we're going to get the AC card on the airplane. All right, all that is looking good on top. We're good here. I'm going to save the jet. So once it's connected, I got to save it. And let me get to your comments. Let's go on the outside, have a look. Yeah, this is Islip. Okay, what do we got here? Love the sporty landing. Yeah, it was a fun approach. Mike says this approach is getting good. Do it again. How about no? How about no? We don't want to do that again. No, thank you. I think I earned my keep on that one. That was a fun one. Let's go and take a look at. I want to do just a quick replay because I filmed it, so I do want to replay it. After I save the panel state, we'll go ahead and replay the. We'll replay the landing. I'll maybe take a couple pictures, and that was it. Okay, I do need to check times though. Remember, I said, well, we might be late for the next flight. So let's see what when we get in. We go to Miami here. Like I said, there's a lot of through passengers. This airplane is going to be full out of here because we probably had it 72% out of Cleveland. It's going to fill up to about 90 here, without a doubt. Okay, this particular. Shoot. Hang on just a minute. Let me drill down there. Okay, Islip 12:20. What time is it? Local 12:40, and we push back out of here at 1300. No, that ain't right. 12. That only gave us what? 12:20. So we're 40 minutes. We're 20 minutes behind schedule. We might have to push this time back more. It's only scheduled as an hour, and I mean that's 15 minutes. We're going to be late. So this next flight we're going to be pushing late. It's going to push the entire schedule late, and our PM shift is going to be late too. There's nothing I could do. I can't keep it on. An hour and 40 something minutes, hour and 44 minutes worth of go. I mean, no pad on that. Maybe I can find another pad, but I don't think I can. We push back on time. We push back at 11. I gotta find out if we landed, what would it have been, right? I don't know, but it is what it is. Sometimes you're late, and now we're late. So let's go over to our menu. We're gonna go to. First things first, folks, if you're ever doing this, go to Actions, go to Payload, dump it, set it to empty, and then we're going to return, then we go to Menu, we're going to go to Actions, we're going to go Panel State Save, I'm going to call this 80802. This is our second leg. Yeah, that was 1, this is 2, enter. And then we can go and check out the... You guys want to see the replay? Anybody? It was that was a sporty landing. I will tell you right now, that was spicy. That was a little on the spicy side for me. It was fun though. It's good. It's always good practice. I knew it though. Remember, I was like, I'm gonna need to take this in manual. Like, forget this. And then I went flap 30. Just like, not gonna happen. All right, let's do this. So the best way to do something like this is you go like this, and we're just going to click end flight. So you just want to completely end the scenario, everything else. And you want to say, all right, I want that runway. Make sure you're off of that sim and all that. So I'm going to set that as departure. And I'm going to set start. And what it's going to do is reset everything. And then we'll call in the replay. We'll see how that goes. All right, our next flight's down in Miami. I'll probably just film that. I don't think we'll do it live. It's too much to do. I gotta work and stuff, so. Yeah. Let's see the replay. I agree. Let's see how crappy this was. It was a lot of yoke pumping. I'll tell you that. Okay, let the airplane do its thing. Let it do its thing. The engine's going to start up. You always want to start on the runway because then you're good. We get those lights on. All that's good to go. All right, then come over here. We'll go to the FCR. And we're going to go load replay. Find that. Fantastic. Really? There we go. Now hit play.
80 knots.
Make sure the gear is down, the flaps are going to come down, do their own thing. I'll set it to flap 30 so we have it.
Approaching.
We'll arm that. And let's go outside, have fun. Now I won't do that. So I'm going to... Look at the crosswind. Oh, crap. Hold on, guys. See if I can get in here. Look at that crosswind. Like you can see, we're going sideways right now. Woo! Man, look at that. Working the... Dang. Now you hit... Okay, so you hit that tree line, and it can go haywire. You know, in real life too, you hit that tree line, you can be all over the place. Let's see if we can't get it. I don't know. Yeah, I gotta increase. I'm gonna take a little bit of pictures here for the Instagram. There's a good one right there. All right. Let's check it out. Now I'm settling in. Wow, this is looking nice. Let's see. A little bit of a side load coming up. Let's see if I kick that rudder out. I don't know if I do. Alright, I'm going to kick it. Not bad. You see that? That was pretty good. Let's go right on back.
Don't sink.
Look at this thing. Holy crap, that's crazy. Wow. Why? Does anybody know why these spoilers are not out? That was cool. Nice. Anybody can tell me why those spoilers weren't engaged?
Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Too low terrain.
Now look at the yoke.
Too low terrain. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Look at the yoke. Holy
Too low
crap.
terrain. Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Too low
Kick it.
terrain.
Up.
Too low terrain.
Kick the rudder.
Too low terrain.
Bang. We land. Boom. Full deflection on the aileron. That's why. So that wing doesn't come up on you. That was fun.
2,000 feet remaining.
All right, Mike says, yep, they're done that in real life. Trees around the runway can make things interesting. Yes, it does. That's because you get all that turbulence. Oh, you mean the spoilers? Is because of the spoilers weren't deployed because when we landed, I put it into the wind, right? So that upwind wing, you want into the wind, so it doesn't lift on you. So you want that wing in, so you get that aileron correction in there. That's why the spoilers weren't out on this downwind wing. Good stuff, folks. All right, well, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take a couple of video of it, do some live videos of this, but I won't have to do that here. I'll let you guys go. I'll take pictures. All right, we'll see you guys later. Hope you had a great day. We'll probably see you next week. Until the meantime, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. Have a great day. We'll see you.
Check the charts, line the jets, time to run it up. From Delta on the ramp to the southwest line, GA in the breeze. every flight feel fine, purified. Do it right, learn a little more each ride. Professional vibes, but we still have pride. Every week we stream, come along for the flight. Coastal in the